Hey y'all, today we're going to talk about whether seniors need insurance. Stay tuned. Dear Pearletta, I'm a senior who gets Social Security and Medicare. I'm always looking to save money. My car insurance is up for renewal. Can I stop paying for and UIM insurance? Signed, Investigating Options. Well, some people don't know what or UIM insurance is. Stands for uninsured motorist. UIM means underinsured motorist. Motorist is really like a driver. And just like you buy insurance to protect against floods, you can buy insurance to protect against an uninsured or underinsured driver. And some states actually require you to purchase this insurance. Even if it's not required, though, it's considered to be so important that you have to sign a statement saying that it was offered to you and you refused it. Now, why is this coverage considered so important? Because it is what pays you or your passenger if you are injured in an accident caused by an uninsured driver. It pays for things like your deductible, your pain and suffering, your lost wages, maybe even a rental car and other out-of-pocket expenses. In some cases, it even pays you if you are walking down the street and you get hit by an uninsured driver. Now, if it's not required in your state, then you can choose whether or not you want this coverage. And you should find out if your state has a high percentage of uninsured drivers. You should consider if you don't drive very far or you don't drive that often, then maybe your risk is less of being hit by an uninsured driver. If you don't still work, then you might not be so concerned about coverage for lost wages or a rental vehicle. But what about medical coverage? Even a minor injury can result in weeks of medical treatment such as physical therapy, and each one of those visits has a copay associated with it. Now, if you have coverage, well, that will pay your copays. If you don't, you owe it out of pocket. And God forbid, what if your injuries are very serious? If you have coverage, it will pay up to the limits of that first, and then your health insurance would kick in. If you don't have coverage, you're relying only on your health insurance, and sometimes health insurance has lifetime maximums. So, you could be thinking, I'll just sue the driver and I'll recover all that money. Well, you ought to think again, because what if you're in a hit and run accident and you can't find that driver? Also, if the driver didn't pay to get that insurance coverage, well, what makes you think you're going to recover any money you won in a lawsuit from that person? So you really should talk this over with a knowledgeable insurance agent. My Uncle Dewey was an insurance agent, and he did do quite well for himself, but he always tried to get the best deal he could for his clients. And, what a mess it was when he died. My cousins fought like cats and dogs over his estate. And to this day, Henrietta still will not talk to Claudine at all. But anyway, a knowledgeable insurance agent will try to do the best he can for you and may have other suggestions for you on how to reduce your premium, because you may decide that the cost of or UIM is worth it considering the risk. Now, to find out if your state requires it, well, every state has a Department of Insurance. You should go on the website for your state's Department of Insurance and find out what the requirements are, and then go talk to your insurance agent. I have posted a couple of links in the description box below this video that have more in-depth information on this topic. Now, I want to thank all y'all for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. And make sure that you click on that bell icon right by the subscribe button, and that way you'll get notified when a new video is posted. And I want to encourage everyone to email me your questions at askpearletta@gmail.com, because your question could be answered in the next video. Now, if y'all will excuse me, Janie is due any minute and I gotta go put the coffee on. Y'all take care.